Here we go. Well, gentlemen and ladies, and none of the above, I've got this lamp here. It's a shop light. Overhead shop light, similar to the one I installed here, but, somewhat different. The issue I have with this shop light is that, like most shop lights, this one does not have a switch. And I am planning on mounting it under a set of shelves not too dissimilar from this, like this one, but I want a switch to turn it on and off. Now, I could cut the cord and put it in line one of those little rolly switches, wheel switches. I could do that, but I'm not going to do that. I want to put a switch in the body of this thing itself. And the way it's going to be mounted and the way the wire is going to be put in place, I want to put it on the opposite side of the wire. So I'm going to put the switch over here. I'm going to take this thing apart and I'm going to mount a switch in it. And we're going to go over, what's involved with that and how you could do this yourself if you needed to. Now remember, we're not playing with low voltage, we're playing with medium voltage, 125 volts. That is enough to kill you. That is enough to start a fire. And that is enough to shock the living piss out of your children if you don't wire it up right. So make sure you wire it up right if you do this yourself. Got my hot glue gun. Got her warming up. Got a little part of this project's going to require some hot glue. And I'm going to use a piece of Romex for my wire. I'm going to steal a piece of wire out of the Romex just because I've got a lot of Romex right now. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, better camera angle. A little further away. Alright, let's see here. So, my plan is to, instead of constantly looking up at the camera, I am just going to use this extra sheet of aluminum foil as my framing center. Anything within that I know will be captured by the camera. Alright, so let's start by taking this apart and let's see what we've got inside. Now, I'm pretty sure there's no wiring on this side, or if there is, it's just a return loop or something for this LED track that's inside here. And more than likely all the guts are going to be down on the opposite end. Going to be down there. And so we've got to get those. We're going to have to contend with whatever switching supply or whatever this thing has inside it. So we take our screws out. And I'm going to try to get as much of this as I can in framing. I've been a very, very bad boy when it comes to keeping everything in framing. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and flip this infrared. There we go. Take a screw out. If you can hear in the background, my kids are fussing and arguing with each other. They're very good at doing that. Okay. Keep the screws. Don't want to have to replace them. Tiny little screws like that are kind of a pain to come by at my local hardware store. I got a pretty good local hardware store, but it's still kind of a pain to come by everything. Okay. So let's get the... Oh. Oh, there we go. Didn't break anything. That was a good first sign. Okay. Oh, I actually have a little transformer in here. Oh. That's not bad. A little transformer, a resistor, a little ceramic, and a couple electrolytic capacitors, and some filters. Okay. Turn this thing around. There we go. This framing here should be enough for oh, come on, baby. Doing the framing like this should be enough for most of my smaller projects. Okay. What did I do wrong here? Oh, there we go. Didn't look like I broke anything on that one either. That one was quite a bit tougher to get apart. A bit tougher. Okay, that feels like it's snapped or glued in place. I'm not going to take that apart. I don't need to. Okay. So yes, nothing coming into this end, but this is the end I want to put the switch on. Now I got a choice. I can shove the wires through the inside of the tube. Shove the wire to the switch. Shove the wire back from the switch. But that'll leave a little, ugly ghost of wire hanging there. This just sits on top of the tube. So what I'm planning on doing, I'm just going to glue the wires on the top of the tube using hot melt. I'm going to glue the wires on top of the tube, run them into here, and put a switch in. It's my little tactile switch. Should fit inside okay. We'll see. Heck, I won't even need to solder this. I can just run the wire on it and twist down, screw down the terminals. But I will need to solder the other end. So let's go ahead and wake up the, plug in the soldering iron. Wake up the soldering iron. Get up to 420 degrees. That's 420 degrees communist, not 420 degrees freedom. Okay. And there goes one of my kids upstairs. Let's see here. I got a neutral. I don't know if you can see that. I got a neutral. I got a line. I don't know if you can see the L in there. shorter piece. There we go. Alright. Well, that's embarrassing. Oh well. Had to change out my tip. Let's see what we got here. New tip on, I gotta wait for it to heat up. Wait for it to heat up. There we go. Shrunk on. Look at there. Framing. I'm getting better at framing. I'm not the best at framing yet, but I am getting better. And wait. Snap that puppy back on. Put a screw in there. Alright. That little bit of a delay there. That little bit of a delay there is the, let's see here. It's just a slight delay there from the, I guess it's from the capacitors charging up. I think that'll work. Alright. Well, I guess that's it for this video. got some new stuff coming out later. And not sure when this is getting uploaded, but we got some new stuff coming out later, some woodworking, bunch of cool little things.